Hello, Dr. Montaigne here, and I'm here to explain the Essay 4 instructions, the Advocacy project. I'm going to click on the instructions, and here we go. The description of this assignment is that you are to become a strong advocate who delivers convincing solutions to a current and pressing political, social, or cultural problem. This can also be a problem that you encounter in a business or in an area that you will eventually work in. So this translates out into a workplace, but also teaches you how to do research for other kinds of college classes. So you will use the topic that you already wrote about in essay number 2, the Historical Conversations Project. The reason we have you do that essay first is so that you have a good solid background to build your argument on in this paper. So in academic argument, you will establish a thesis statement that states your position on an issue, and then you provide evidence to prove your position. But we're going to take that a little bit further in this class. So let's start looking at the steps of writing. Each step will be in the weekly modules, so just follow which ones it tells you to do next as you go through the modules. And the first thing you'll do, which is this week in week 11, you will write a thesis statement that states your position on the problem. You'll use the syllogism formula that is provided for you to write a logical, well-reasoned thesis statement. There are tips and a lecture and a video that show you how to do this, and instructions in the week 11 assignment submission. Then you need to do further research in the library databases to help you defend your position that you've stated in the thesis statement. Keep in mind that this could change as you do your research. So the step number 1 and step number 2 might kind of go around in a circular pattern for a little bit until you get it sorted out. And that's fine, because you do need evidence to support your position in the library databases. And so you'll come up with 3 supports for your thesis statement, 3 reasons why it's true. You'll be writing about that in the paper. And then read the document on analyzing public solutions, which is in this module. Do further library database research to find additional 3 sources that help support those public policy solutions. Those public policy solutions could be something that an organization, an institution, a school, government, even government somewhere else that poses solutions to your problem, and that could be things that have been tried before. You can analyze what went wrong or maybe what could be better this time. There's all kinds of different approaches that you can take to this, but you are providing solutions to your problem, not just reasons why these solutions need to be solved, need to be implemented. And then you'll use visual sources in this paper, and the reason that we ask you to do visual sources in this paper is so that you can get used to using them and working with data that are on charts, graphs, photos that might be relevant, and analyzing them. And so label each image as figure 1, figure 2, provide a caption for each image and the works cited information that goes with that caption. You can watch the video here that explains to you how to do that. Next, you're going to write an outline. There is a template provided for you, and it sets up so that you can do all of these steps. You'll be writing a thesis, explaining your problem, providing support for your problem, going into a counter argument saying what the opposition believes about it, which you also researched already in essay 2, and that's the pros and cons. Then you'll refute the things that you think are wrong with the counter arguments, what you think the opposition, what you think is wrong with the opposition's arguments, and then you'll go into your policy solutions to the problem that could be implemented. And then, of course, you'll have a works cited page that you'll work on as you go through and put your sources on there. Remember, in a works cited page, you have to cite all of those sources in your paper. There should be page number citations, paragraph citations if there are no page numbers, but that would be a very rare case that there weren't any page numbers. If there aren't page numbers, you should be suspicious that it's not a high enough quality source to use in a college research paper. Then you'll write the composition using your outline, participate in a peer review, and near the end of the semester you'll turn in a finished, polished essay number 4 to turn it in and share it with the class on the discussion board. There'll be more instructions about that later. Quickly, I want to show you what a visual looks like. So this is a graph. It has a caption underneath it, and it's marked, well, it should be figure 1, and where it came from with all the bibliographical works cited information here. And you have to explain the graph, explain the visual in your paper. So this will take a works cited, it will take a word processor to help you to do this, but if you have any questions about it, let me know, but it's an important thing for you to learn. Thanks.